In this subversion of the slasher genre, Grady Hendrix asks a haunting question. What happens to the final girl after the credits roll and the police tape is taken down? The story follows Lynette Tarkington, who survived a horrific massacre decades ago and has spent every day since then fortifying her life into a literal fortress. She is part of a secret support group, 6 women who are the sole survivors of real-life killing sprees that inspired the famous slasher franchises of the 80s and 90s. When one of their members misses a meeting and a mysterious figure begins systematically targeting the others, Lynette must step out of her shadows to prove that being a final girl isn't just about surviving the first time, it's about surviving forever. The narrative is a brilliant exploration of the final girl and metatextual horror archetypes. Hendrix utilizes the deconstructed slasher trope, treating the tropes of horror cinema as real-world trauma. The book explores the commercialization of tragedy dynamic, highlighting how the survivor's pain has been turned into reboot fodder for a public that views their nightmares as entertainment. Hendrix's writing style is kinetic, paranoid, and darkly humorous. He excels at epistolary world-building, interspersed with fictional newspaper clippings, therapy transcripts, and fan forum posts that ground the slasher legends in a gritty tabloid reality. The pacing is a heart-pounding pursuit, mimicking the rhythm of a horror movie chase that lasts for 300 pages. The book tackles themes of the longevity of PTSD, the bond of shared trauma, and the patriarchal lens of the slasher mythos. It asks, is the support group a lifeline or just another cage? As the group is picked off one by one, the stakes shift from psychological recovery to a desperate tactical war. The Los Angeles setting, specifically the isolated cabins and urban hiding spots, serves as a map of Lynette's neuroses. The tension is sustained by the unreliable survivor element. Lynette's paranoia is so deep that the reader and the other girls must constantly question if the threat is a new killer or a manifestation of her own collapsing mind. By the final act, the final girl support group provides a resolution that honors the resilience of women while ruthlessly tearing down the final girl trope itself. It is a love letter to horror fans that doesn't mind biting the hand that feeds it. If you love meta-horror and psychological suspense that feels like a mix of Scream and The First Wives Club, think authors like Riley Sager, Stephen Graham Jones, or Final Girls by Riley Sager. This 2026 reread is a bloody essential.